meet with Warner Brothers,
Yes.
they make the movie, you obviously now develop a relationship with Warner Brothers,
Yes.
and then you start writing some other...
You never know. That's the thing about these relationships with studios. They like you for like 2 seconds.
Right.
So when they like you, you really have to take advantage of it, because that could go away very quickly. You don't want to live under the illusion that suddenly you're like the Warner Brothers guy.
No, but I know some of the Warner Brothers executives. I've met a lot of people over there,
Yeah.
and it's very much a family community over there.
It really is.
It's very much like once they have your hooks in you, you're there. Especially if they like your work.
Warner's has been very kind to me, I have to say.
Yeah. So I have to ask you, how did you get offered, or how did you start working on some small superhero movie?
I haven't heard about this. What is it?
I was like, yeah, okay.
Well, this is what I would say. You when you work for DC, it's sort of like working with the CIA. You have a vow of silence, and I think as we speak, Zack Snyder is going to come in here and try to put a muzzle on me.
No, I'm not asking for story specifics.
I think that the trouble with DC is that you really can't say much, and so I'm excited about everything that's going on in that universe. And I've certainly read the same reports you've read about what my involvement in that might be. But I can only speak to it as a fan. And I can tell you, I am someone who from a very young age was a huge fan of the DC Comics, a huge fan of sort of that key troika in the Justice League of Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman, as well as all the other characters. So I am very, very happy that DC cinematic universe is finally being fleshed out. And I don't think it's any secret, people who've seen the Batman v Superman trailer or the Suicide Squad trailer can see that this is a very different cinematic universe than the one that Marvel has constructed over at Disney, or than the one that Simon Kinberg and company have constructed with X-Men over at Fox. It's a really specific, grand, slightly darker, slightly grittier place. And as a fan of those comic books and as a fan of those movies, I'm very, very excited to see where it goes next.
I have said repeatedly on record since the day I saw it that I fucking love Man of Steel.
As do I.
I love that movie so much. If it comes on HBO, I'm lost for however long it's still on. Like, I love it. And the soundtrack, I love everything about that.
That Hans Zimmer soundtrack, I write to all the time. I love that soundtrack. And it's just a great movie.